What is happening? What
We
did
are
you run?
we are back. I think that was for I don't even know what that was for. I think when I did something with Greg, Disco Biscuits Greg, about their new album, we ran that. But we
But what
got big
happened to
news.
the? I think you were supposed to run
I like to smoke
this,
better. You yeah, well, we were, but we
and then
need to
with the
work.
music, so people know what it is. It's a
Right, we need to
microdose.
work on that. It's a microdose. Big news out of the Goose Camp. Jeff Arevalo is out. The band announced today that they are parting ways with percussionist, multi-instrumentalist Jebb, and it brings his time to the group to an abrupt end. What exactly did the statement say?
The statement said, "We have been made aware of behavior in Jeff's personal life that does not align with the band's core values." Goose's co-authored statement revealed, as a result, Jeff will no longer be a part of the Goose organization. This is an incredibly unfortunate, unexpected situation, and we did not anticipate having to make another painful change to the band. However, it is clear that this is the only way forward as we remain committed to upholding the values that define our community, particularly when it comes to respecting others and creating a safe environment. This past tour was an unexpected challenge to navigate, but through it all, the four of us forged a deeper connection on and off stage. We're feeling inspired to continue growing as a unit as we move into this next chapter, and we are deeply grateful for everyone with us on this journey.
Mm,
So it
that's a
sounds very
mouthful.
much like lawyers speak, and it sounds very much like they're getting ahead of something that they know is coming or coming down or possibly coming down. So it's interesting though. It definitely is sort of a polished goodbye and like something that sounds like it's sort of been in the works and coming. So what
Right.
do you
Well,
think?
what I found interesting was, if you remember back to Ben, when he left the band, there were dual statements. Ben released a statement, Goose released a statement. They were on the same page. This is the thing we feel is the best thing to do. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, to me, this seems like a tale as old as rock and roll itself. The road, the lifestyle, it just gets some people. And that seems to be the case here. But in case you don't know, Jeff joined in 2020. He really
COVID.
did contribute something to the band live. Everyone speculated it was to kind of rein Ben in a little from his eclectic style. So that raises a question for me. Because they got a new drummer, did they not need the percussionist anymore?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can also look at it like it was kind of a disposable position, maybe. We always talked about that before anyway. Like, it's not like widespread where it adds like this whole other element to the band to have these extra percussions and things
Or the
going on, or,
elements, right? Yeah.
So I don't think it really enhanced Goose in any way, the rain stick and all that stuff. Like, I don't think it enhances it. So I think in trimming the fat, it doesn't hurt them in any way. It's not like you're losing anything. And like you said, he came in COVID. So I don't know. Yeah, it definitely sounds like I'm sure there'll be more to it, and I'm sure we'll find out more going forward. But it is unique, Kev, as you said, that he hasn't released. Maybe it is coming. Maybe we're just early on it and it hasn't come out yet. But not having a statement from him with the band or before the band or anything like that, yeah, sucks.
Is
It's
interesting.
interesting.
SC, if whatever it is, I think that it all boils down to a mental health issue. Whatever behavior you exhibit, there has to be something that behavior is rooted in, and that's why you're doing whatever you're doing. I know my life, I can look back on my life and know a lot of dumb shit I didn't exactly why now, but only because I'm old as dirt and I can look back.
There you go.
So,
Being old.
I guess this means no more Obererlo, however you pronounce that. They have so many words over in the goose world I can't pronounce.
Keep it simple.
Yes,
Yeah.
Gummy, you were absolutely right. Let's talk about this. Did you watch any at all of what Goose did for those 8 shows without Jeff?
No.
No. Okay. I would suggest going back and listening to it because I feel like it let Cotter enter, for lack of a better term, a 72-74 Kreutzmann period where he didn't have Mickey holding him down. Whereas
Yeah.
if you listen to 76 on, like we just listened to 76 on What Club, it held Billy back. I feel like Cotter is that drummer that can handle the other 3 of them. And I feel like he and Trevor over those 8 shows really made a connection. and formed a foundation and a basis, even a year into Cotter being there, not even a year being in the band or whatever.
Well, see, and when you have things like that and things are firing and working and moving forward, this doesn't really come as a surprise or hurt you in any way. If anything, like we said, getting ahead of it is the best thing, and they always seem to be able to do what's best for the band. So that's good.
Interesting words to me. And then we'll probably wrap this up. We will be back Wednesday. We'll talk about this. And we got something special coming up that T and I are going to work on today. But they mentioned organization, right? The only time I've ever heard a band refer to itself as an organization was Country Joe and the Fish, their last concert. Country Joe was like, this is the farewell performance of this organization. You know, so.
What's up, Andy?
Hey, Andy, how you doing?
Yeah, well, you know, when you get to that point, it becomes bigger than the band. It is an organization. You have everyone else working for you and everything else moving. So when you take all that in consideration, it's bigger than you. It's a bigger entity. It's a bigger thing. So you have to right the ship before, if you can, before you even hit troubled waters, right? So there you go.
And along with this, there was no announcement of adding another person. I really do hope they go on as a 4-piece, even though I know they'll get more crap from the Fish people about now that you're exactly like Fish. You're a 4-piece, you know? And my answer to that is going to be, unless there's a vacuum, you can't make that argument.
Hey, if it works, who cares? Like, if it works, you got to go with what works. You don't need to add another guy so you're a different band from somebody else. Like, that's not how it works. So whatever. Whatever.
And all right, let's wrap this up by saying that if you really want to know what all the gossip is, go over on Reddit. We aren't trying to do gossip. We're trying to do what we know and, you know, play with what we know. Let's put it that way. But to anyone out there, you know, if you have a problem with somebody, reach out to someone. Don't let it go on. Here's all I'm going to say about that.
There you go. There you go. Well, I think that's about it. It'll be interesting to see when they tour again and like when they play again and how it sounds and what happens here with Goose.